Hello everyone. So I have just finished work on my Lachute project, adding marshalling yards, train stations, refineries, aircraft factories, this, that, and the other high altitude clouds, so that graphics extender doesn't look so bad in bad weather. And I was just thinking to myself, so one problem I always had when I play on realistic, and maybe the mission maker didn't write a proper briefing, or maybe I don't quite know which number I am, or I'm drunk or whatever, and I don't know where to go. Like, couldn't we use little helpers, like people who show in which direction you should taxi and when it's your turn and so on? So I asked my AI, could you maybe create 3D models of people who like instructors? And I just asked if it could create 3D models. And it went, yeah. And this is the result. And I'm like 5 prompts in. This is amazing. So now the game spawns 3 people per aircraft. 2 of them just despawn for no reason. But the other one, the third one, which I have intelligently placed directly in front of the aircraft where you can't see him, this guy actually does the instructions and the AI follows him. So this taxiing isn't like automatic, but this aircraft actually follows the blue guy. So he's waving this direction, go, go, and he's running ahead. And oh yeah, by the way, this is the new traffic rules in place, a stress test actually for them, because I am number 12, I'm supposed to take off last, and I deliberately put number 1 and number 2 the furthest away from the runway, and everybody's waiting for them, all disciplined, so that the setup on the runway, which actually is a lane takeoff, so they will assemble in 2 lanes of 6 aircraft each, so that they take off in numerical order, which is quite important for the assembly process. Anyway, so let's watch number 1, and he's following his little blue guy. Guys, I need a 3D modeler. Urgently, please, someone make me a proper Luftwaffe ground crew object for that. Please, 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 guys, where are you? Come on. Anyway, so, oh yeah, I can watch interior perspectives of every aircraft, because I told AI it would be nice if I could, like, watch every aircraft from the inside. Then it went, yeah, you're right, here you go. Yeah. Number 1 is following the blue guy, number 2 is following the red guy, and I'm waiting for my turn with autopilot on. So, yeah, let's just watch some 190s. By the way, the work on Lachute is at this progress. So I've reskinned the airfields, and these buildings are all created completely automatically around the entire map. I have reworked all the tree textures so that they fit the countryside. Yeah, this, that, and the other. The Zonk mod, really, with AI, I'm able to basically do everything I want, and it's fantastic. I'm about to release it as well. There's always a problem when I run out of AI money. I have to revert to using cheaper AI models, and they usually create regressions. So right now, B-17 stuff works, but then their flag evasion breaks. And then the crew comms breaks and they talk all the time. Stuff like that. So it's a constant adding a feature and then doing debugging, and yeah, I've been working on Lachute for the last week, so I've not really been doing AI. On the 1st of September, I'm gonna get new AI money, and then I'm gonna be able to use the good AI model again. I'm only working on the AI with the good model. So then when combat box formation disassembly is working, and the evasions work again, and I have the crew comms down to a normal level of talking, I'm going to upload the mod again. It's available for download on SAS, by the way. The version that I made the B-17 video with, like a few weeks ago, is available on SAS and in the download description, I think. So yeah, it's not like I haven't released the mod. So number 1 is about to reach his takeoff position, and he should then call that out with the newly added German radio chatter. There we go. So the blue guy is not positioned correctly right now. He should also not be waving, because he should not take off yet. Yeah, as I said, I'm like 5 prompts in. It's not like a finished product or anything. Once the aircraft are all assembled on the runway in their proper takeoff lane positions. The handlers will leave the aircraft and go to that jeep, by the way. At least that's the plan. Black 2, ready for takeoff. I have spent like $400 on AI this month. It's not a problem, I have a good job and I live at home and I make a bit of money with YouTube as well, and so don't worry, but I think it's worth it. Like having a completely populated La Chute, that's a Berlin-London map, 1,100 kilometers wide, in 1:1 scale. It's just fantastic. The map features like 220 historical targets, like, yeah, the AI looked up where are marshalling yards, where were refineries, and then dynamically spawns a refinery when there actually was a refinery on the map. I have reworked the minimap to show these, so gray now is a town and red is a target. So yeah, when you like stroll around the Ruhr area, which on La Chute was basically not populated at all, it now has all the big factories and the Kruppwerke somewhere and all of that. I love it. I'm gonna make the game also automatically spawn like smoke screens and searchlights and flag. So it's about to be my turn eventually. Let's look. And when I go like to this aircraft, I can also go to the inside. I really do not have any excuses to make not make videos anymore. I'm sorry, guys. But I also don't have a multiplayer crew anymore. So yeah, tough. He's waving into the direction. I'm not doing anything, that's autopilot. Autopilot taxis with throttle, that's a legacy Darkly feature. And once everybody's assembled on the runway, the first pair should take off. And they should call out Rakete. German Fliegersprache for I'm taking off. Let's watch number 1. That guy constantly waving. That's a bug, as I said. Twelve in position and when I did the last test, they did properly move out of the way. Ah, it does now. Okay, cool. That's a... yeah, I will have to make them, like, go left when they are from the left aircraft. Yeah, anyway, as I said, 5 prompts in. This is to be expected that this is broken. Oh, by the way, this entire takeoff system is completely automatic. You place one waypoint. That's it. Mission making effort 10 seconds. This mission, by the way, is called Fighter Ops Test because it actually is a complete mission. This mission also contains a second really awesome feature, and that's the lane landings. I have made it so that AI doesn't land quote-unquote on rails anymore, but actually uses inputs to do that, and they land like 4 at a time. If you want to, you're fully customizable, you can choose how many lanes and where and so on. AI also now lands on the grass if it's damaged. if it has like wheel damage, or if a multi-engined aircraft has like both starboard engines out, it will land on the grass because it knows it can't taxi. They are Zonk mod, baby. Ah, and now they despawned because no aircraft is close, or because no player aircraft is close. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, everything is work in progress. I'm on it. Talk to you soon.